Moving on to the 15th now. We've got 330 metres. The trick with this one is that all the way down the right hand side of the landing zone, where you need to land the ball, is that great big shark lake that we were talking about. So take a club that's not going to put you in there would be a good move. But because I move the ball right to left, I'm actually be moving away from the hazard. So I'm quite happy to take a 3-wood. A lot of guys hit an iron off here and safe, but it's quite a difficult green, the raised elevated green. So I don't mind to take a little bit more club. That'll leave me only a short iron in there. You have around about 100 metres or so to go. We can see here that the further we come down the fairway, it starts to narrow quite significantly. So if you were to take a driver here, even though it's tempting, it starts to get very narrow. And as you can see, Shark Lake comes into play. And here we go, my ball here. Looks like we've only got about 90 to go. Metres to the flag. It's about 84 metres to the flag. I'm going to hit the ball 80 metres, and so I'm going to again use that 56 wedge that I hit the flag with on the 10th. Hopefully get a similar result this time. That in for a birdie. It's going to be a tough putt though. Okay, so I've got myself a putt here of about 7 or so metres. 21 foot back in the yards scale. Can't put a good putt on this. Slightly uphill. I was happy with the distance. I did think it was going to move off the left. Always happy with the par though. 512 metres of par 5. Favouring a fade off the tee. Wind is straight into us. It's going to take some fairly good blows to get there today. So I'm going to hit mostly a straight ball here and try and straighten out my draw and hit a straight one, because I really need to do that. Otherwise I'm really lengthening the hole much more than what it needs to be. So it's basically curving all the way through the right hand side. We'll see on the second shot, the green will open up to it. Fading nicely. Mostly straight with about a 3 or 4 metre fade on it. So we've hit a good drive, and you can see the hole off in the distance there. Still got a long way to go. We've got the wind right into us today. So instead of trying to go for the green in 2 with a 3-wood, I've taken the approach of I'm going to go with my 3 hybrid and draw it up and play this as a genuine 3-shotter. Try and leave the distance that I like to the pen, which would be around about 70 to 80 metres. And for this shot, really need to hit a fade again. As you can see, it keeps curving all the way to the right. I'm aiming it at that as a toilet off in the distance. Rangefinder, I can see that I've got 58 metres left to the flag. And what I do, this has been a great way for me to improve my accuracy for all the different types of meterages that you need. 58 metres means I really should hit at about 55 metres. And I have a chart which I keep in my back pocket, which just simply shows all the different meterages, the type of club, and what strength to hit it with. So for 55 metres, I use a 56-degree wedge with a half strength swing. And that's pretty much how I work it out. And I've worked those out by going onto the range and developing those meterages. It's a good way to know, to give you confidence to hit particular meterages when you need it. So there's no guessing for me. I know that I can hit a 56-degree wedge at half strength, 55 metres that I'm looking for. So just practice that shot. A little bit offline, and one thing I did there is I forgot to take into account the wind. The wind is really picking up now. Left myself a little bit of work to do here. Move from left to right. Yeah. I think I probably landed myself on that new green. One thing that you'll notice at Carbrook, it's always under renovation. Not that it affects your play at all, but they're always making new tees and really trying to improve the course. Looks like they've got a really long-term plan for the course and are constantly committed to improving it. See if we can get it on nice and close. Looking pretty good. Be the right meterage. Right on. I'm happy with that one. I couldn't really give you much detail on the last one because I had one of the ground staff wanted a long chat. He was in a bobcat, so he wouldn't have heard it anyway. But this 17th, another long par 4. and it's about 380 metres long, 378 I believe. And because I had the wind behind me there, you might notice that I teed off with a 3-wood. And I teed off with the 3-wood to take advantage of getting a bit higher ball flight, let the wind carry it a bit further. So I've got myself now about 100 metres to the flag. Okay, so we got this one for the birdie. What I'll do is I'm going to hit this fairly firm, try and eliminate any break that's in there. That puts me now 2 under. So having a good morning this morning. Made it to the last hole, 18, 391 metres long. We've got a bunker on our right hand side near that power line pole at around about the landing zone of your drive. All the way down the right hand side is water hazard. On the left hand side there's a clump of trees with a small water hazard in there also. But it's a long hole, so you really do have to hit the driver. So the best shot here is with the prevailing wind today, is starting it around that bunker and drawing it back to the centre of the fairway. There. It is best to be on the left hand side of the fairway for the approach into the green. Just opens it up a little bit more. Here on the 18, we've got a bunker on our right hand side. So we've got the wind pretty much moving from our right to the left, which is a prevailing breeze around here. We're going to start it at the bunker, on the right hand side of the green. We've got about 145 to go. We can't finish off the hole. There's 9 holes in style. Okay, so we got this one for a birdie at the last. It's always good to finish with a birdie. Had a go at it anyway. Well, that's Carbrook Golf Course. It's a really challenging course. It's quite long. It suits people who love to drive the golf ball. Fast greens, excellent conditioned fairways, really friendly staff. Certainly recommend that you put Carbrook Golf Course on your list of courses to play.